black coffee. Black as my heart. Too hot. Too hot right now. We've hit 40,000 subs, so thank you. Yeah, I'm Ed. I am, I don't know, an alter in the system. I can't be bothered to go into all the descriptions right now. Okay, I've written down like a little thing of what I know I want to say, so give me some consistency or structure. Okay, yeah, we hit 40,000 subscribers, which is like a crazy amount. Don't think we ever expected to get that much interest. I've surprisingly like had a lot of push to be involved in more videos, like since that Meet the Alters thing, and I'm like, why? I guess that doing this whole project's a bit difficult for me, but I'll go into that in a bit. I've got my structure, I'm going to stick to it. Okay, so yeah, we've hit 40,000 subscribers, which apparently means people are interested in us for one reason or another. But like I said, my concern is around the fact whether or not it could be genuine, or if it's to tune in for a bit of a freak show. And if that's why you're here, like, to be fair, like, feel free to unsubscribe, because we don't want people looking at us like that. We don't want to be a circus act or a freak show. We want people to, yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously it's a fascinating and interesting condition, and I get that, but it's got to be done, I don't know, it's got to be seen through the right eyes. And we want to make sure that them people that are subscribing to us are looking at us to support us. But I'm crossing my fingers people are doing it and subscribing and watching our videos for the right reasons. If that's why you're subscribed, then yeah, unfollow us, because there's just no point. Like, we ain't performing monkeys, and actually this is a very serious condition. I mean, yeah, we have a laugh with it, and we like to point out like the positive sides and the better times and the less shit times of the PTSD symptoms that come with it all. Yeah, and I get that we prefer to make positive rather than negative content, and obviously people can laugh along with us. We're not saying like, no, you've got to take like the Meet the Alters video seriously, because it's supposed to be a bit light-hearted, do you know what I mean? I'm not expecting everyone to be like miserable about it. Ah, my legs, I'm sitting so uncomfortably. Them angles though. Yeah, people need to watch us for the right reasons, and like, obviously want to like support and that. I mean, you've got to remember that we're here because of trauma and crappy attachments in childhood, which is shitty really, isn't it? This isn't a disorder that we have for a laugh, and this isn't something that we want to live with. This isn't something that like we woke up one day and thought, yeah, do you know what would be really fun? Having this fractured mind, that would be brilliant. Yeah, like, it doesn't happen like that. Events in childhood kept anyone with this disorder like a puzzle board, and all us alters are all the jigsaw pieces that fit within that to make this one whole person. And it's a difficult and a sad journey to heal and get better. And part of what we do in the meantime is to spread awareness of alters and people like us, to make others afraid of like parts like me and alters like me and phenomenons like me and all the other alters out there that have to pretend to live singularly in order to please the rest of society. Like to work with me and talk to me and treat me like an actual human being rather than something that's make-believe or crazy. Okay, for those of you who might know me a bit better, you'll know that I actually really struggle with like unwanted attention. Like, I love attention from Jamie and I love attention from Gaz. Don't really want it from the rest of the world, to be honest. I could do without it. I find this whole YouTube thing difficult, and I don't like the expectations that others like have on us just because we've got however many amount of followers, which is a bit nuts. Like, why do we have to live up to this proper high standard or be expected to be this pinnacle when actually we're just a regular person with this disorder, just as valid and, you know, has a story to tell just as much as anyone else living with this condition. We're learning and we are building our knowledge from experience that we have. That definitely don't make us experts. It just makes us like one person dealing with this condition. We're just one example of this disorder. Like, all we expected to happen was to be like one drop in the ocean of other people that want to talk up and like try and destigmatize all of this. Like, we don't even claim to be like a perfect example of living with DID. Like, what even is a perfect example, to be fair? See, there's such a basic skeleton for what you need to have DID, and yet there's such variety of what DID can actually present and look like and consist of. So as much as I appreciate people wanting to follow us and get to know us because they want to... Shut up, phone. because they want to get to know this disorder more. I want to push the attention like away from us, and I actually want to introduce a project that Jake's been doing called MultiplicityAndUs. And it originally was going to be a channel, but we decided that was actually just going to be too much pressure. Just anything that we can do to lessen the pressure for me right now would be great. So instead he's made a playlist, and you can see that on our channel. So feel free to, like, I don't know, can you follow a playlist? Whatever. Can you look at the playlist and you'll just see all these other people on YouTube with DID that want to tell them their story as well. And that will give you a better idea, I reckon. And more variety and more experience, more history, more background and more perspectives of people with either diagnosed or suspected dissociative disorders. You know what notes do I need to make? Okay, we'll be updating the playlist every time a contributor sends us a link and wants to join. Oh, I'm not even in camera no more. And that will also bridge the gaps between our content while you wait if you want to see other examples of others living with this condition. On a side note, if you do tick them boxes, feel free to like drop us an email, and if you want your video to be included in our playlist just to get a bit more traffic, please feel free, like, sponge off the 40,000 subscribers as much as you want, because at the end of the day, more people talk about it the better, and it would make me feel better not having the spotlight all on us, because it's so uncomfortable. Like, it's great that we're able to, like, get that word out there and raise, like, so much interest, but I'd rather us do it, like, as a big community and as a group than have it just all on one person, if that makes sense. And I reckon, like, the more of us that speak out, obviously that's going to break down the stigma more. So keep going. Wiggle. Oh, Jake, please don't put that in. I don't even know what I'm doing. I think I'm just nervous. Wiggle. Yeah, but please give others on YouTube like us some love, other than us. Go to their pages, send some love and some subs their way, because their story is just as important as ours, and you may even know and learn different things than you will here. Like I said, we're just like one project with one case study. You know, that doesn't sing for the entire what goes on with DID. Like, we are quite different. I've not even put that in my notes, but I'm just going to mention it anyway. Like, we are quite different in general. We're not like, I don't know, like, we're quite unique and quite individualised, and I think that makes us stand out more for platforms like YouTube and that. But actually, alters aren't generally as, I don't know, as obvious. I think we're a bit special. Go figure. So yeah, like, if you want more examples of living with this disorder, just go to the Multiplicity and Us playlist on our site, on our YouTube channel, and you'll see more stories from more people telling you and talking to you about them and what they live with. Okay, so that's it from me, and I just want to say again, thank you so much for subbing and so much for following and keeping up with our journey. Coffee's my babe. Alright, thanks everyone, and yeah, thanks for subbing, and yeah, go follow other people.